Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson,
We have. Where to?
to the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash.
Ooh.
Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
I can hear them on the stairs now.
Oh, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
I agree.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes is my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, 'cause I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
And forget about the dinner? Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Alrighty then. Hello and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. This is what I'm assuming will be the final episode. I don't know which one I should go to first. Let's go to Half Moon Street before any evidence has changed. Not that it really would, but you know. At least I hope it wouldn't. Look at our lovely deadly plant. Isn't that nice? It's gonna be so delightful. Oh, you look like you have a lovely, I would like that hat, sir. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's acceptable, you know? Let's get going, Watson. We got places to be. Oh, this place is quite interesting.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes. Is that you?
Indeed it is.
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving.
So, the victims.
Who were the victims?
The 2 men here, both shot. The stab fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
And the witnesses?
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were 2 other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
Interesting. Let's hear this testimony.
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by two police constables.
Interesting.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
Interesting.
What were the fireworks in honor of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen Victoria's birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Ah, yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course.
Interesting.
Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner with my lamp.
Fair enough.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable,
cute.
your statements have been of great value to me.
That is quite interesting. Excuse me while I examine this corpse.
The bullet struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, no, that's fair. What else do we got? I know we got, Ooh, it's in his left pockets.
This is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens.
I am curious myself. But I should probably look at the... Yeah. Piece of wood?
A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer look.
Why is wood stuck in the cobblestone? Let me just turn that bad boy around.
This shard of wood is quite new.
Okay. We got a shard of wood. That's gonna be real helpful. I knew it was odd being there, but like... Why? Oh, this poor bastard.
He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant. The bullet penetrated his stomach, a dreadful wound.
Yeah, that's not a good way to go, because that's not quick, it's just painful.
Brian Vercotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
Yep. And his hand? Ooh.
A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vercotti must have done some time there.
All right. Now, if you'll excuse me, what do you have to say?
Good evening, Mr. Turner.
I heard Constable Marrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective gentleman? I've heard of you. And well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story?
First, I'm going to take a look at you. As I do with all my, witnesses. Okay, he's a war veteran. So he would have access to guns, and he would be good at shooting them. He's limping. Okay. And back up to the head. You'd be so kind as to give me the final goddamn one. Poor life is what I think that says. What would show that? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm trying here, game. I really am. I'd like it. Really just am trying. I don't. Oh, oh, there. Missing buttons. There we go. Okay, that's... I thought it was on his face somewhere, but nope. Missing button that was black on black, which is... God damn it.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
I was already in bed when the fireworks started. A few moments after, I clearly heard 2 gunshots from outside.
Please continue.
I quickly got up and I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand and I rushed towards the window.
Ooh.
I looked down and I saw 2 bodies. And there was a man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel Street without looking around.
That's peculiar. No, that would line up time-wise, I guess.
Mr. Turner, did you see anyone else in the street?
No, I saw no one but that man, the murderer, the fellow they caught.
Were the 2 shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow. It seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment.
That is very interesting. Why would the second shot be louder than the first?
Mr. Turner, what were your actions after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
You have helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Oh no.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he all right?
I didn't yet. I wanted to come here before anything was disturbed. Probably should have gone to him. Because, you know. Well, let's just tend to flowers in the middle of a crime scene. Well, not in the middle of a crime scene.
Mrs. Powell?
What do you want?
My name is
Information.
Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the crime that took place this evening.
Well, I've already gave my testimony, but very well.
Okay, let's hear
Could you
it.
tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
Yes. I was selling my flowers as usual, and then the fireworks began.
Okay.
In honour of Queen Victoria. I enjoyed those.
I'm sure.
But then, all of a sudden, a young lad ran out of Half Moon Street and stopped just by me. He had a gun in his hand. He was like a ghost, and all covered in blood. It was dark, but I could see him, because of the flashes from the fireworks.
And then?
I screamed as loud as I could. I knew that a policeman should be on duty in the vicinity. He had no time to escape. 2 constables got him. Then another constable came out from the very same street, and I heard him talking of a horrible murder.
Interesting. Oh, I can't look at you. Interesting.
Mrs. Powell, did you hear the gunshots?
I'm not sure. You know, what with the fireworks?
Did you see anyone else leaving Half Moon Street prior to or at the time of the crime?
No, sir, I did not. Even with all the fireworks, I was very attentive, as I'm always on the lookout for customers.
Okay.
My thanks to you, Mrs. Powell.
Oh, very intriguing. We are going to... Nope. We had 2 victims, different shots. Nope. Different shots. The dark window. Okay. Yep. And why is the window dark if he was there? Saying that he remained at the window was flat until the police arrived. However, this conflicts with Merrow's statement, as the constable did not see anyone at the window. And all the lights were off, he said. And he said he had the lantern with him. That is a conflict of statement. Doing good, Wiggins? That's great. Can I...
It would be
Nope.
my
Oh.
pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. We need to go Scotland Yard. At 2. Okay, it didn't bring me back out. That was weird. thought I didn't do it for a second.
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Who knows, Inspector?
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Alright, let's go look at that gun that he had. Oh god, oh my. Can I just stand up on the table here? Oh my goodness. God damn. Okay. Evidence room is this way. Why hello there? Cigarettes and apple.
A cheap watch.
A watch.
Bought with his own money, no doubt. These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco. Nothing interesting.
Okay, gun time.
So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon. It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder.
Oh. Okay. Two shells are missing.
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots.
Why was one louder than the other? That is still a mystery. Kenneth Butler and Brian Vittoria were the victims of a double murder carried out by one person. It doesn't necessarily mean that it was our lovely boy in question. Apparently there's something else here that I need to combine. 2 victims. That one, okay. The witness testimonies in the crime weapon clearly point to the possible culprit. That is compelling evidence. No, that is very true. But then again, we got this. Turner could hear the contact between 2 fired shots. In fact, there 3 shots were made. A first single shot was fired, and then 2 guns fired simultaneously directly afterwards. Ooh, simultaneous? Or from different points? Oh, that's actually really interesting. I don't think they were at different points. Because then either side of the alley would have heard, I think. But maybe. That is completely fair. It was carried out by 2 people. Is what that is suggesting. Okay. This is going to be an interesting murder.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
It's okay, but I'm 90%
Good
sure he
evening,
didn't do
Mr.
it.
Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Calm down, Leighton. I have come here to help you. To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him? Then that means you're...
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
Wonderful. Let's take a look at you. What do we have here? We got a nice bit of black eye. That yes. Recent beatings. Yeah, he was arrested. Yeah. Deep scar. Occasional fights group on the streets. Got it. Good to know. Okay. We got fancy scarf. Got a cushy job as an office clerk. Ooh, Wigington Prison. Interesting. Let's hear your story.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw two men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
He escaped through Whitechapel Street. Interesting.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand, though. I took it, and then I followed the third man.
Okay. That would explain why he had the gun with 2 shots fired. So that does...
Interesting. Pray, continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. And then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man. Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps... It's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
Huh.
Leighton, I confess I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless you wanted revenge.
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
I'm sure that you were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You knew that gentleman well, did you not?
However could you know that?
You have a typical tattoo of the Westgate Brotherhood upon your hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came to know him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
Oh, God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery. Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities. During that year, we tried to help each other out, you know?
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were. We'd only stolen a pound of meat. After we were released and when I saw what my little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel dispensary while he was in prison. He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
So you lost him?
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
We shall see you soon, young man.
That is... I believe him 100%. Like not even questioning his side of the story at this point. A violent crime committed on Half Moon Street by Nathan Chapman could have had a personal motive. Oh, that's not the button I wanted, but that's alright. Yes, that's the other thing that we can connect. Okay. The person whom Langton Chapman describes in his statements is a figment of his own imagination created to vindicate himself. Well, that's easy. That's not the correct answer at all. He, honest to God, believes what he saw. It should not be something he has created in his head. Let's head back to Baker Street. What kind of thing? Solve crime, talk to Mr. Turner and check the view from his... Oh, I didn't go inside the building. No, couldn't I? There should be something to explain his contradictory statement. Okay. There was a possible crossfire between Kenneth Butler and Brian Vercotti at Half Moon Street. Examine the dead bodies and perform a reenactment. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't be back here then. But you know what? There absolutely is something we must check on. You're safe for today, lady. Good job.
Hello, Toby. All you need now is a shawl and a mop cap, and you could be Mrs. Hudson's younger sister.
Jeez. Alright, let's head back to Half Moon Street. Check those bodies, and check the apartment. See if we can get a better view on this situation. Oh, that is just a horrifying alley.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ah, the murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of yours.
Jesus, that's a little much. LB, time to see. Select gunman. Okay, that is possible. That is possible. Can I select a different one? Oh, which one had the gun? Just having a fucking gunfight. Oh.
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Okay. I need to find something to lift my goddamn lamp. That's great. Excuse me, I need to check your apartment.
Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
Oh, I have to hit the fucking timer.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean?
Not
It was a
fully.
bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner.
Okay.
Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
All right.
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
Nice fireplace you got here.
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
Fire. Fire hot. Ashes. Burnt paper, yes. What do we have here?
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here. These words are illegible.
Great.
The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago.
Indeed they were. For what reason would you have done that? Let me just open this window here.
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window.
Yeah, that would have been,
Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
Okay, fair enough.
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
Why you shot and killed them? That's what I would like to know.
This kitchen knife is quite sharp.
Okay, that's great. Kitchen table. Sweepings. Shredded paper.
There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
How very peculiar. Nice bookshelf we got here. His walking stick. Why doesn't he take his... Ooh.
A perfect match.
Why was that out there?
So, Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
That is quite peculiar.
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here, a short while ago.
His papers.
Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Even though it's incorrect, you know. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's talk about this, sir.
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
A little bit of stuff, you know? That doesn't... Okay, that's fine. You're hiding shit, but I can't really find out what fully. Excuse me, I'm just gonna look down. That was a really awkward way to get into a building, but that's fine.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
That is understandable. I need to play out the scene. Get past you. Ooh. A pole, you say? Well, that would be quite
This
heavy.
should be useful.
Oh, yes, please. Excuse me. Oh,
This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh.
indeed, indeed.
Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
Indeed, there was. Three shots, two victims. We both died in crossfire with each other holding a gun. One of the guns is now missing. Kenneth Butler and Brian were victims of a double murder carried out by one person. That is possible. Just double murder all around. But yeah, no. Crossfire. Oh my, that is just all conflicting. Alright, what do I need to do to... Talk to Mr. Turner and check the view from his flat. Okay. There's something else in his... Oh, fuck. Yeah, I gotta fucking... Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Got up from bed. Look down the thing. Approach the bodies. Broken stick. You. And you. Watch sequence. Okay, he's getting up from his bed. Just run down to the window. Run downstairs. Looking at body. Took a paper out of it or something like that. No, that's fine. Got his paper. Jetted up the paper. Threw it in the fire.
So Mr. Turner used a book
Yes.
to hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is, what did he find?
I thought this is very interesting, though. Books. Fat prints.
I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book.
Oh.
Let us take a closer look.
What kind of oil?
Well now, what a find. A precious jewel
What
concealed
the
inside a book.
Hell is that?
A bracelet with a unique ram's head design. A distinctive feature of ancient Grecian artifacts, probably of the Hellenistic era.
What's with the ancient Greek shit we could come across? God damn. Let's just connect the dots real quick. Conflicting statement, like Chapman's statement regarding the jacketed man who disappeared in Half Moon Street now seems reasonable. As the 3 shots at the crime scene proved the presence of a second gun that is now missing. That doesn't do much for me. But that's neat to know. Reenact Mara's pursuit with a gun. Talk to Constable Mara to find out possible to miss someone hiding in the shadows of Half Moon Street at the time of the crime. I still need to talk with this motherfucker. Yes.
Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced years, such as yourself, to rush from his bed to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
You have a limp.
I highly doubt that, Mr. Turner. I observe that you suffer a severe limp due to your injured right leg. It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the window. That means you could have easily missed something or someone in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Time can pull tricks on you.
The whole truth, please.
And what of everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital that we have your complete and true statement.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Well, how about this antique bracelet that you have?
Mr. Turner, you were not sincere with me. Not then, and not now.
But Mr. Holmes...
This, Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess. It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
No, merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles. Constable Marrow was unable to see you in the window as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison. I didn't do anything bad. I'm just a poor man. When I chanced upon the bracelet, I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money. I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
You made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that. Although I must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
I mean, that's fair. That is entirely fair. Like, I don't blame him at all. If you're in a poor circumstance and you just saw an opportunity to make it rich, I feel like most people would take that. What am I doing here? Speaking with you, of course.
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I would like to make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood.
All right, here we go. We're playing hide and seek. Let's fucking go. Oh, we're gonna catch him. He's in the corner back there. I saw him, but that's fine.
No, this is not how I walked at the time of the crime. I was more attentive. Let's start over again.
Okay, let's actually try to find him this time. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Oh, I'll find you. Oh, I will find you. Ooh, you cheeky bastard.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Okay, I will find this motherfucker. I am great at hide and seek. There you are. How you doing?
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
I could hide in the barrels. Hide in the barrels. If we assume that there was one more person in Half Moon Street at the time of the crime, there's no way forward or back for his escape, only up. Let's reenact the action. Okay. Well, time to head up. Oh, this is quite the interesting turn of events. How do I do that? How do I climb up? How does one do that? Find a flare gun to emulate the fireworks and tools for climbing the wall. Well, I need to head back to investigate the bracelet anyway, but I need to go get a grapple hook and a flare gun, which is quite an interesting combination. Excuse me, I'd like to head back to Baker Street if you would. This is quite the interesting case. All the cases have been different, which is really interesting. I wonder where... Oh, let's look at the letter we had. That's fair. Dear Mr. Holmes, I am writing to express my appreciation for your striking at the truth of this horrible case. At first, I could not even imagine how Miss Margaret White, such an exceptional and beautiful woman, could plan and commit such a dreadful murder with that fellow Hamish. How angry I was. But when I attempted to put myself in her shoes, I began to understand. As talented and beautiful a lady as Miss White was, she evidently could not complete her studies without money. While my father was living his high life, deficient in human sympathy. Thank you for your kindness towards her. She is no longer here, and already I miss her. That's understandable. Search this bracelet. Teak golden bracelet was found in Mr. Toon's flat, decorated with distinctive ram heads. It shouldn't be in chemistry. Shouldn't be in newspapers. Should it be an encyclopedia? Arts and economic science, technology, history, medicine, botany. No, thank you. Botany, medicine, history. Greek
That is
history?
not the one I need.
Roman
That is
history?
not the one. That is
Technology, economic science.
here it
There,
is.
God damn it.
I need to continue my research in my archives.
Use the article about antiques. Part of the jewels belong in the historic treasures collection. They've been missing from the museum since 1885. So we need newspapers for 1885, please. Hellenistic treasures stolen. The Hellenistic treasures was stolen yesterday evening while being transported by cab on their way from the British Museum to the Galsford Fine Art Exhibition. Pawn shop owner Kenneth Butler contacted Scotland Yard that night and provided information regarding a gentleman who had attempted to sell him a collection of historical art at his pawn shop in Church Street. The police have since captured the described man, a professional thief by the name of Vincent Foley, who had been in the process of escaping London via the port. He was recognized by the surviving driver of the cab that had transported the collection of Hellenistic treasures. Vincent Foley refused to confess as to where the remainder of the treasures were hidden. He was eventually imprisoned. The lost treasures are still to be found.
Here it is. One of the victims, Kenneth Butler, was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures. A visit to his pawn shop should tell me more.
Oh, hell yeah, let's fucking go. Am I gonna find fireworks and... dead man? Oh, yeah, okay, that's to open the door. That's fair. It's acceptable. What was my favorite mission? I don't know what my favorite one was. Part of me liked the train.
Mr. Butler's key
Pardon me,
matches
maybe the
the
train.
lock perfectly.
Okay, okay, what do we got here?
These tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
Oh, hell yeah. What about the flare? Okay, okay, we're good, we're good, we're great, we're grand. It's a flare gun.
This is exactly what we need in order to imitate the flash of the fireworks.
Okay, that's understandable. Thanks for that. Is there anything else we're missing in here? Or is that it? That's just it? To Half Moon Street, please, so we can do this nonsense. Any deductions that we have remaining? Great, okay. Good to know. I don't know how much longer this will be. I don't imagine it's going to be that much longer. but I could be incorrect about that.
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
He's
People
done
like
nothing
me?
wrong.
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Oh, no? Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
Jesus Christ, sir.
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin then. Catch me if you can.
Jeez.
This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone scaling it.
On your mark. Sit. Go. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god damn. I'm fucking gone. Go. Yeah. Oh, I gotta fucking tap that bitch. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a very awkward.
I can barely see anything.
Great. Fucking piece of shit.
Holmes? Are you there?
God, I am a terrible climber.
I should try climbing faster.
I should try climbing faster. That's my bad. Okay, now that I know how to do it, it's fine.
I can barely see anything.
Ah!
Holmes? Are you there? Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that.
Yes, I can. Now, how am I getting down?
Holmes? Holmes? Where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen. I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools. Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
Jeez. Imitate the fireworks instrument escape method. Okay, okay. Inspect the attic. What do we have up here?
These shards of glass are from the window above.
Someone broke in here. That's... Oh my, they just discarded that without a fucking...
Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste, he ripped his jacket.
What an idiot. What a goddamn idiot.
Empty.
What kind of fucking idiot leaves an entire jacket behind?
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope.
He got a fucking grapple hook or some shit.
we can conclude that the person whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
All right. Absolutely. We got a wall climber. Leighton Chapman's statement regarding the mysterious jacketed man who participated in the shooting in Half Moon Street was proven to be true. Yeah, no, he's innocent. That's fucking real here. She touched 2 fires. I have no idea. I have no idea how to connect that properly. Jesus Christ. Down the hatch. Where am I heading to? I really should look at this. They've done a great job in this mission. A few of the other ones were annoying, but so far I've had no issues with the tasks. Investigate the ancient bracelet and find out how it could have appeared on Half Moon Street. I thought I did that, but that's fine.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
I'm sure it would. Was I supposed to go to the pawn shop to investigate the bracelet? Did I not do that? But I didn't think there was anything around here. But I absolutely could have been wrong with that. We got the shelves. This game is just genuinely awkward. Oh, fucking motherfucker. The one place I didn't look.
It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations.
Huh.
The ram's heads. This necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittelin collection. Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
And a nice letter we have to read. Hello, Kenneth. I remember you once told me about 3 pieces of golden jewelry with ram heads from ancient Greece. You still got them, right? Well, good news for you. I've found a man loaded with money who's crazy about those jewels. He's ready to fork out a small fortune. I can arrange a meeting with his money bag for you, but I want you to cut me in on the deal. I'll be waiting for you at the crossing of Great Ally and Half Moon Street on Sunday evening before the fireworks. Brian Vercotti. How peculiar. 2 victims. And the jewels. There we go. 1.5 minutes from personal motive. The search for the missing Holland treasures could be a motive for the crime that was committed in Half Moon Street. Mr. Turner picked up the bracelet directly after the murder, but the ring is still missing. That is fair. Yeah, I don't want him to be convicted. He is fine. I think. No. Okay. LB conclusions? No. Thank you. There's something I am missing. There is evidence that I have not pieced together properly. In different positions in Half Moon. Double murder. That is a possible. I don't think it is the case. Simultaneous shots. For a crossfire. We're missing... What am I missing here? He's not an imaginary man. We've almost confirmed that by what we did. Okay, this is where it starts to get annoying. Because it's just solved the crime at fucking Half Moon Street. Do I head back to Scotland Yard? Because, like, we have confirmed... Oh, the fucking fiber rope shit. Fuck. That's what we forgot about. Yeah, why didn't it just tell me to go do that? Motherfucker. Back to Baker Street, please. Yeah, I was just complimenting it on the fact that it was telling me, oh yeah, don't forget to do this. And then it just completely fucked me over. Because I forgot to look at it.
Let us take a closer look.
I was distracted by heading back to the other place.
It is not a thread, but a hair. I very much doubt that it is human.
What?
I need to compare this sample with a human hair and a horse hair. A shaving brush is usually made from horsehair. Watson, could you please pass me your shaving brush?
Here you are.
Watson,
my.
look, what's outside the window?
Well, I don't see anything. Ouch! Holmes.
Oh, don't make such a fuss. One little hair.
Excuse me about the hairs.
Human hair is significantly thinner than the black sample. The horse hair is thinner than the hair that we found. So, this black hair belongs to an animal, and it is larger than a horse.
An
A
elephant?
hair from a large and exotic animal.
An elephant? Is it an elephant? There we go. It's a circus acrobat. Obviously, the Half Moon could be a circus acrobat. Managed to scale a 30-foot high wall in a matter of seconds. A hair from a large exotic animal that was found in a discarded jacket. Yeah, no, that's 100% what happened here. Langton's innocence, please. That all goes together to make a vanishing act. Chapman escaped the crime scene by climbing the wall. The skillful acrobat took a gun from one of the dead bodies. Alright. Now with that, we can get going. Excuse me. Just making sure. Just making sure. You never know.
Wiggins is currently at...
I'm always wondering what...
Yeah, you're always wondering. So we need to do what exactly? Oh, I need to go get Wiggins over at the fucking Half Moon Street. That, you know what? That is understandable. That's why it gave me the prompt for it. That is all fine. We have all but confirmed there is someone here. Yep, I figured there was going to be another.
Wiggins, my lad, what are you doing here? You'd best be leaving and be quick about it.
I've done nothing wrong. You'd learn more by watching Mr. Holmes. He knows exactly what he's doing. Not like you.
Ooh.
Oi, watch your tongue.
I mean, he's speaking facts. There's a reason I'm a great detective and you're just a constable. Excuse me, Wiggins? Wiggins?
It would be my pleasure.
I'm sure would, you fucking ingrate.
Mr. Holmes?
We have good news for you, Wiggins. The investigation has proven very interesting so far. We found facts and details that confirm your brother's innocence.
I knew it, Mr. Holmes.
But for now, Wiggins, we need your help.
Anything you like, Gov.
I need you to locate a circus that has stopped over in London. It needs to have disposed of at least one exotic animal, a very large one.
You can count on me, Mr. Holmes.
It's elephant hair, isn't it? Oh my, we're just going straight forward. We don't have to wait or anything. Good. That is excellent. So we're having a circus murder.
I do hope that those children don't get into trouble, Holmes.
Don't worry, Watson. I predict some news in 7 seconds.
Mr. Holmes, we found it. Here it is.
That was a little less than 7 seconds, I believe, but that's fine.
And this
Elephant.
is a young Indian elephant, the highlight of the show.
Interesting.
Duval Brothers,
Great
a
show
well-known
on
travelling
Earth.
circus that is currently stopped in London. I believe that is exactly the type of circus we are looking for. I'll pay it a visit.
Aye, you! Stop right there.
Good morning, sir. Pardon me, but why am I not allowed to walk around here?
Because it's private.
Well, I only wanted to meet the artistes.
Hmm? You're wanting to apply for... Nah. You don't look like the type of, artistic lockpicker that we're looking for.
You might be surprised.
What? Nah. I don't think so. Clear off.
But I am a fantastic lockpicker.
You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get...
Should do makeup, a disguise, and ooh! We get to finally use that system again! I don't like the fact that we're teleporting back and forth, but you know, that's fine. Oh, please tell me this is gonna have like a finale ending sort of thing. Why did I never notice that tiger thing before? It's fine. Hey, what the?
My archive.
Yeah. Okay, wardrobe time. We dressed as a sailor in like the first mission. Casual suit, unbuttoned sailor outfit, morning gown, farmer outfit, bandit outfit, light suit, gray suit, green suit, brown suit, black suit. Fuck. Bandit outfit. Okay. Bandit outfit might be okay. What do we got? What do we got makeup time? Oh, we can pull this off. Yeah, bandito looking. Okay, bandito looking. Okay. We're looking it. Probably should have been messing around with this in every case, but that's fine. Okay, we're going with it. Oh, we absolutely look it, right? Excuse me, pardon me.
Spectacles are unpopular among thugs. I don't want to arouse suspicion.
Ugh. Glasses are fucking peculiar? God damn it. You know what? At least they're telling me it's wrong. There, now we look like it. I think the glasses pulled it together, but that's fine.
I'd better wear a shabby hat.
A shabby hat. This is pretty shabby. At least they're telling me what's wrong. You know what? I can't fault them for that. Is that better? Is that shabby enough for you? I like the other one more.
I'd better wear a shabby hat.
Shabby doesn't mean good. Fuck. That's why. Because it's not too shabby to say it's good. Fuck. Okay, that looks pretty shabby. Damn.
Stay where you are. What are you doing here, and where is Sherlock Holmes?
Right,
Calm down, Watson. Take deep breaths now. It's me.
Oh, thank God, Holmes. I can't get used to your disguises.
Thank you, Watson. That means I am ready to go.
God, that is such an awful hat. God, that is such an awful fucking hat. Oh my God, I love it.
A map of London and the surrounding...
Thank you. Door, please. I'm so happy they don't just have me go up there and then try different fucking shit and then go all the way back. That was... I can very much appreciate
Who
that.
are you? What's your name?
My name is Nigel. I'm here to open the locks.
Talented, eh? Let's see. Go inside the marquee and show yourself to Charles Foley. And I'd highly advise you not to trick him. Got that?
I've got it.
I'm an expert at lockpicking. I think. I've gotten a decent hang of it anyway. There's been a lot of different locks that I've opened. That is... Oh my.
So, everything is here, just as you asked. Now what about the money? Some of the barrels are wet. Transportation issues, it couldn't be helped. Whatever. We'll be here after midnight to pick up the supplies. I want to be paid first. No. You'll be paid after we make the transfer, as I said. Right? I hope that no one saw you. The police are on the lookout. Of course not. I'm a professional. Glad to hear it. Be ready for tonight, then.
Well, that is just admission of guilt to me, honestly. Nice barrels we have here.
This wooden barrel is damaged. It is difficult to say what is inside. There is a spot on this barrel that was intentionally painted out.
Ooh.
The crest of the Honourable Artillery Company.
What
Could
the-
it be gunpowder? I need to be sure.
Oh, don't hit the crack. Okay.
Judging by the fractions and the scent, I can confirm that it is, in fact, gunpowder.
Oh my God, how much fucking...
The barrels are roughly clustered. It seems as though they were brought here in a hurry.
Oh my... Is that all gunpowder? Holy fuck. Blow up the entire fucking circus if you let that up.
There are enough posters to paste across half of London's walls. From lambs into lions.
Okay.
Those are words of encouragement and defiance. That's a picture of a contemporary gentleman wearing a Robin Hood hat. Interesting. This poster was clearly made to fire up rebellion amongst the people. This printing press is old, but still quite capable of printing hundreds of pages per day.
Okay.
Powder kegs, a printing press, and a great many blank papers. All of this was stolen by the merry men quite recently. And these poster samples. I am quite sure it is not a coincidence.
Thank God
The
it's not
merry
saying so loud.
men are planning some sort of sabotage.
Stop right there. Who are you?
Are you Charles Foley?
Maybe.
They say that I can open any door.
Do they now? We'll see that lock near the chains on a table over there. Open that.
Okay, will do. After I stare at you for another 2 minutes. Because I won't be able to find one piece of evidence. Okay. Nice complex key. Bloody bandages. Recent trauma. Were you saying you were shot in the arm? Nice gun you have there. Yeah, he's very veiny, goddamn. And there's the antique stolen ring. Okay, motherfucker. Just an admission of guilt at this point. Yep, he's an acrobat. Man, he is dumb as a sack of fucking rocks if he's wearing that fucking ring. Yeah, Charles Foley was again. Where's an antique ring? Last missing piece of the 5 rams of methylene jewel set. And also a revolver retained under his belt. It proves that Charles Foley is our mysterious jacketed man who's nimbly escaped the crime scene at Half Moon Street. Absolutely it does. And that does nothing for us. Okay.
Are you still tempering with that lock?
I haven't started. Fuck you. I was at... Oh, this is an interesting looking one. Okay, let's... Oh, we can shift it. Fuck. Okay. Okay, that's in place, and the top's in place. We just need to rotate the other ones. Oh, no, that's fine. There we go. Mission accomplished. That was easy. Easy as could be, really.
Ah, well, they're right. What's your name?
Nigel Shirley, from York.
Ah, Nigel from York. Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
Well, you see here. Turner's limp door key. Turner's contradiction. Westgate prisoners. Nope. How am I...
Ah, Nigel from York. Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
Jailed thief? Okay, what's
It's a long story. I met your brother, Vincent the Butcher Foley, in prison. He told me all about his betrayal and all about you. Before I was released, he told me that you might find a job for me one day and pay me some money for me craft.
Well, he died. 7 days ago, in prison.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. The traitor has paid the blood price for it. And you'll do the job anyway, because I need a talented lockpicker. I know just where to search for his legacy.
It's all about the Hellenistic treasures, isn't it?
Osh, you fool. Now, listen up. You'll come with us tonight, and you better mind yourself.
Us? Wait, who's coming then?
Billy, Jack and me.
And what will I get for that?
We'll share the loot. The one you seem to know about.
Right.
Wait for us at the abandoned manor house on the corner of Ladbroke Grove and Kensington Park Road at midnight.
Deal.
Well then, that was... we're just straight up going... We're not getting the police involved or anything. Examine the secret lock and... Oh, maybe we're doing it beforehand. Or not, that's fine too. I look quite dubious in this outfit.
Here I am at the manor. Somewhere inside it are the Hellenistic treasures.
Well, that is quite interesting.
This lock is quite old. It shouldn't be much of a challenge.
Oh, one could only hope. Oh, what in the fuck is this shit? Fucking not much fucking challenge, my ass. Does that match up? No. So this must match up. If you could be so goddamn kind. Thank you. That's connected, that's connected. Lines are through. Got it. Okay. We'll leave it here so I can see things. That's not the location I want to be at. It's probably right here that I need, right? Right there? Will that do? No. Green needs to be moved. That doesn't look to be it either. Alright, yeah, that looks to be it. I just need to move green then. There we go. Just fuck around with it till it works.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it.
Examining bookcase.
This cupboard is an absolute mess.
Yeah, no kidding.
Several books have fallen from the shelves. It seems as though this cupboard can be moved. I'll give it a try.
Okay, then. Let's move this bitch. Oh, hey, look, the safe.
So, that's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see.
Oh my good god. Well, that matches up. But I need this to match this, I think. Oh, no, I don't. Oh my good god, this is an absolute nightmare of a lock. Rotate all. Yes, that does connect slightly. Just the tiniest little bit, thank you. Rotate it all. Thank you. I'm just gonna leave it there. That was easy as shit comparatively to how complex it looked. Oh. Is it a second lock?
What a surprise. Another lock. And I won't be able to pick it. I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first lock. Let us wait for the thieves, trap them, and find out.
Excellent.
Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the
thank
event that they are caught off guard
I
by
was
the
gonna say,
police
I
from the
looked
front
in
door.
one room.
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
Indeed it is. Got a nice stove
A
going.
solid rope. This chair is very solid and well made.
I have to take it
This
then,
should
I guess.
be useful.
Sure. Why not, right? Okay, I do need that rope for something else, but I need to go do something else first. Oh, I can just block that bitch with the door.
The door is now blocked. The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police.
We are fucking home aloneing this house, and that is... Oh, covered.
This works very well. No one
Excellent.
will escape through this window now.
Wonderful. We are just setting a fucking trap, and it is gorgeous. Okay, we still have to stop them around. Fucking chandelier.
I wonder what this old chandelier is doing on the floor. It looks as though it was poorly attached. I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful.
Okay, chandelier and rope. Okay.
This should
take the rope. Hang that chandelier up. Okay, okay. Attach rope. To hammer. Hang chandelier.
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Okay, we have so many traps.
If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down.
Okay, great. Let's head to the second floor and see if we got anything up here. Oh my. Just a thing of pearls? We need to sort out the downstairs before we even consider upstairs, I think.
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
That is true, that is true. Top stair, just fucking loose that board.
This is the perfect place to set a trap.
Oh my Christ, this is actually awesome. Top stair, something is required for it. The pearls, yep, okay. They're gonna fucking slip.
This should be useful.
Yep, okay. No, that's fine. Examine. Drop the beads.
One step on
I'm
these
gonna
beads,
commit a murder.
and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
What else we got? Oh, yeah, no, he's
Any
dead.
thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly.
Okay, okay, what else do we got? We got this path to block. How does one block that? How does one block that indeed? Ooh, hi there, hatch. I did not look on the floor.
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
Okay, so far, one person is going to fall into this hole. The other is going to get knocked out by a chandelier. And the final one's going to slip and break their fucking head on a goddamn wall. Oh, okay, that's...
This hatch leads to a cellar.
I need an item for it. Excuse me, pardon me. What am I missing? Like a sheet? We could use a sheet to cover the fucking floor so they don't actually see anything on the ground. Like a pitfall trap.
The door is now blocked.
Carpet. Carpet works.
This should be useful.
Oh, I love booby trap and shit. This is fantastic. Okay, 3 suspects, 3 captured people. Absolutely.
Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Oh yeah, no, that's happening.
Now, if a thief
Oh,
runs through the
fucking
kitchen,
broke
he'll
his
pay
ankle.
a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
And the police. As soon as they open that goddamn vault, though, we absolutely. Okay, we're heading into the sequence now. This is gonna be one hell of a finale.
Police! Police!
Wow. Wow, they really
Stop
just...
where you are!
Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
Oh, you sounded just like a real bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
Yes.
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How do you know about that?
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men.
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder, and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers.
Let's open up this lovely safe. This lovely key we have. Oh my, oh my.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Okay, okay. I thought that would have been case closed, but sure. The hidden tincture discovered in the safe and abandoned and represented collection of the Hellenistic treasures that were stolen in 1885 and considered to be lost. Well then. Foley's Vengeance. Charles Foley organized the theft of the Hellenistic treasures, in which were related to the double murder of the history, which happened was a witness of crime. He will be imprisoned for organizing grand theft since he is not directly guilty of murder. His sentence will be shortened. Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan of vengeance with the added theft of ancient. I was sure he deserves the rope. I don't know about that. I feel like he just wanted the treasures.
Don't move, you flim-flammer.
What a beautiful collection of art. It was thought lost. The trap with the chandelier worked perfectly.
I absolutely
Charles Foley has been knocked down.
Oh my, he's just fucking
One of
dead.
Foley's companions. He is unconscious.
Oh, I don't know.
One of Foley's companions. He is unconscious.
I would hope so. Okay, so if we think about this, we either have to condemn the bastard, no, that's not what I want. This is absolutely the one. Foley's Vengeance. Charles Foley will be imprisoned for organizing a grand theft. Since she is not directly guilty of murder, his sentence will be shortened. Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge, not a theft of ancient and valuable treasures. He did want revenge on something, did he not? RB, please. Not that one, 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 not that one. Could have swore antique, we're taking this foreign jacket, Foley committed infamous robbery. Now, the treasures was printed 10 years ago, which remain discovered to this day. He did mention his brother was a betrayer. Both of them. Okay, tattoos. I don't know. I don't actually know whether or not he had executed a wicked plan of revenge. And a theft of ancient valuables treasures. He deserves rope. I don't know if he had a wicked plan of revenge or not. You know what? We'll see how it feels. We can always change our choice.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful, you Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I am sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
Is that what is? Oh, right,
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already. We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us instead. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
How do you see justice, then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
Throw a cigarette into the water. Throw a cigarette into the powder trail. Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. It is a crime, but it's a crime that is... Oh, fuck it. I do want to see the
When the law
explosion.
serves only the few, It can no longer be trusted. Every man is equal, and he has a right to choose his own way. I shall not stop you.
I did want to see the explosion. I mean, the law is pretty much just corrupt at this point in time, what I've been seeing.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite, lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of, pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing. A country filled with uncivilized men. I should leave now. Sherlock, Dr. Watson.
Holmes, what just happened? What was that?
The start of a new world. Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait, what? A lady?
What kind of turn is that? Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, no, Folly then, yeah. 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 Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge for his elder brother. It took 2 human lives, and it almost resulted in the life imprisonment for an innocent man. In fact, his band was hired by the merry man who planned a revolution in London. In addition, he organized the theft of ancient and valuable treasures that rightfully belonged to the British. Yeah, you know what? The moral choice, I don't know. I don't know about that one. But you know what? We're not going back. There was an explosion in the end. But that's fine. Let's see the ending. Or is it just credits? Oh, okay, it was just credits. I pressed A and it's just gone now. There was no warning, no nothing, just gone. There we go. Oh, it's just a circle. Okay. No, it's fine. We did that one. We did that one. We did the bloodbath. Grange Affair. New Gardens. And the Half Moon. We unfortunately cannot see who did what. Remember, I'm leaving the Rose Circus. He's skilled in acrobat. Yes. And we can take a look at our Merry Men poster as our final trophy. And with that, we have started the new worlds. Okay, well, it crashed, but with that said, that is all for Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments, and we will be playing something else next time.